Welcome to part 5 of the Super Mario Galaxy commentary, ladies and gentlemen. Oh!
Prankster Comet.
Fuck.
G'day, Galaxy is on the verge of impending doom.
Wait, give me Aerosmith and Bruce Willis. Go, go, go!
No, it's no except for all the submarine meteor.
The problem with the Speedy Comet, as we discussed last time, was you're basically going through the same level you've already done in a time limit you probably beat the first time anyway.
Pretty much. It doesn't have, like...
There's no pressure, really.
There's not really much pressure because the time limits are very forgiving for one, and then it's just that all the other types of comets are some kind of new content, because Purple Coins, as frustrating they may be, is still new content that you're going after. You're having to, like, find your way around the level, and it's exploration-based. A race with Cosmic Mario is new content. You're doing a race that was not there before. You know, all those things are new content. A Speedy Comet is just you playing an existing mission with a very forgiving time limit that you probably beat the first time, like Lewis was saying, and it is not new content.
There is some new content here. There's a color filter over the screen.
See if you can play with the color filter.
Like, in Galaxy 2, it's really not that much different when you have the clocks to pick up as opposed to here when it's just a set time limit, but at least it feels a little bit more urgent when you're hovering around 30 seconds as opposed to having 3 minutes, you know?
Yeah, and at least collecting clocks is some new content.
Sort of reminds me of the time trials in Crash 3.
Yeah. It's actually very similar to that.
No, wait, new content, those jelly donut rocks are chain chomps, completely different.
Yeah, they change around some slight...
They change.
At least I can show off the alternate way of getting to Dino. What is his name? Dino Piranha or Dino PD?
Dino Piranha.
Who cares?
This planet exists in the main mission, but you can choose to go here or not go here. I prefer to go here, it's quicker.
I didn't discover this shortcut until my second playthrough, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but generally, when a Prankster Comet is available, I will be editing to the point where I can just immediately head to it, because there are times where the Prankster Comet will not appear, and you have to go outside to the main hub and bribe this one Luma.
The creepy-looking Luma.
Yeah, to get it to move. And, so to make sure you guys don't have to watch me going back and forth. With,
from this point forward, I'm gonna call that guy Luma.exe.
It begins.
Sorry if I'm being quiet, I just can't really find anything to talk about here.
Because it's the same mission, we've already done it.
Abortion talk in a Mario Galaxy game, something like that, I don't know.
The only thing I really say is that there is a lot of editing actually being done in this playthrough. Because what I'm doing here, for most levels, not all of them, because there are some levels I never forget and know like the back of my hand. If there are times where you notice that the launch stars have blue trails on them, it's most likely a level I already did a test playthrough of. Because once you use a launch star, the blue trail never leaves. So it's actually one good point to look out for to see if I already completed the level technically, and I just hit start and hit reset the level so I can actually record it for the commentary's sake. But it's all for the sake of, it's all for the sake of getting a move on, folks, because you don't want to see me falling to my death 50 times in a row.
Yeah, sure we do.
No, you don't.
Okay, Mario's feet just touched the ground.
Your audacity is being problematic again, Lewis.
Yup.
Well, at least you're still synced this time, so that's pretty good.
In terms of video sync, you're just fine.
Okay, so anyway, wait, didn't we do this setup so we'd have less recording issues?
Well, that's Lewis's. Well, that's Lewis's fault.
Oh, sure, blame me.
It's always Lewis.
Wait, you liar! You're going to bribe him right now.
Well, I gotta show him off at least once.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Nothing's saying you have to do anything. You didn't even have to record this game. Stop lying to yourself, John. Stop lying to me. Most importantly, stop lying to me.
The reason John's recording this is because he called it about, 3 years ago.
Yeah. You recall the bickering me and Ryan did in the 64 playthrough.
Ryan and I.
Sorry.
And yet you do that all the time in Mario Party.
So now we got our first cosmic comet.
Whenever I correct John's grammar, I swear he always wants to punch me.
I'm just gonna, okay, since we're doing grammar nitpicking, this is called the Cosmic Comet.
Cosmic Comet.
You did it again.
Damn it.
Yeah, you did. It was like that in the original. Cosmic Comet.
Every comet is cosmic, because every comet is in space. Okay, sorry, nitpicking over. What were we talking about?
Well, the comet could technically just be on a planet and not be moving, and it would still be a comet.
Well, technically everything is in space.
True.
Very true.
So, even I am cosmic.
Yes.
He's
Awesome.
Cosmic Lewis, and I like this right here. Oh, we didn't even know you could do that until you...
Best
Speedrunning.
shortcut. You're running around in circles just to taunt him at this point.
He doesn't do, like, the duck walk.
No, unfortunately not.
I don't like the duck walk. That's the best thing in the game.
I don't even know why you could do it.
I love how Cosmic Mario just sort of hangs his head in shame on the victory screen for that. He's
Well,
just
do you know
like,
about the crouching spin kick?
I still don't know what that's useful for, to be perfectly honest.
No, it
I
has
know
it has no use, but I think it's just a reference to the.
It's
useless
no
move-
use!
To the useless move in Mario 64.
Yeah, I never really got why it was
Wait,
useful.
wait, you're talking about in this game or something like that?
Yeah, if you hold crouch and then do the spin attack, Mario will do a spin kick.
Oh, I had no idea you could do that.
I didn't know you could do that either.
Breakdancing Mario!
I showed that plenty in Mario Galaxy 2, so we'll be seeing it there.
Oh, I gotta try that out next time. I had no idea
It's
that
completely
exists.
it's completely useless. But
Well, it's like you said, it's about as useless as the spin kick in 64.
There's a spin
Yeah.
kick in 64 too.
Or the spin kick in every Sonic game ever.
Maybe they wanted to make Super Street Fighter Mario championship.
It's they need to give him breakdancing moves.
So they can make his moveset in Super Smash Bros. Justifiable.
Yeah, he's like, yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm rapping with the crew.
Wow,
Oh,
it
God.
sure is a good thing the Toad Brigade
We're
is
the
here.
Mario Brothers, and plumbins are game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. The Koopas, the Troopas, the... Ah, fuck, I can't remember the words. Damn it.
Luabano.
or are we just talking about the time Mario and Luigi were in NBA Street?
I have a question. Why are there space bunnies hanging out around the battleships?
Space bunnies.
And they're like hopping up back and forth like over a black hole. It's just...
They're teaching you now that you can do the spin jump thingy. When I've been using this the entire game.
I was about to say, I figured that out first level.
It's like, just in case you're a dumbass who doesn't experiment.
If I'm not mistaken, there was a tutorial galaxy that's unused in the finished game, and it has like bits and pieces of like other galaxies. I think this is one of them. So it's possible they intended for this to be one of the very first levels at some point.
Well, a lot of the first stuff that they make in the development of a game ends up getting scrapped later on because obviously the first things you make are gonna suck and then you get rid of them later. So it might just be part of that, where like their original tutorial didn't end up that great.
Honestly, I prefer that it came out the way it did because a lot of games these days fall to the temptation of just to make sure the player isn't a dumbass. Spend 3 hours on tutorials and just
Skyward
no.
Sword.
Well, I don't mind it if they like introduce new concepts organically as they become relevant. Like, Xenoblade sorta did that pretty well, although I do think that the tutorials are a bit text heavy
It's
in that.
fine, but you know, the beginning of the game is when you need to hook players. It's
Yeah.
you know, if you spend hours on end on nothing but how to.
Yeah.
eh,
Or
yeah.
Final Fantasy, like where they always put the 20 most uninteresting hours of the game at the very beginning.
Well, no, that's not as bad as in earlier ones.
Untrue. Final Fantasy VII, the 8 most interesting hours of the game are at the very start.
I've been recording Final Fantasy 3 for my own channel, and that's probably still not going to be up
Final
by the time
Fantasy
this.
3 or Final Fantasy 6?
Final Fantasy 3, the original, the DS remake of the original NES or Famicom one, I should say. And they have some tutorials because job system, but for the most part, it's it's mostly very simple stuff. Okay, I've got this menu
didn't know
here.
there was ship over there.
There's this menu here, and it says attack. I wonder what that does.
Master.
Fire Red and Leaf Green. You've never battled Pokemon before, have you? Bitch, I've been battling Pokemon since before you were programmed.
Can you get off? I like how much he fails at this. There we
You
go.
noticed that
first
I was actually doing a lot of rapid fire crouching because I realized how much I'm sucking. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, for fuck's sake. And actually, we bring up Skyward Sword a lot when it comes to slow beginnings. And you know what? I'm actually going to give a little critique to Dream Team, too. The latest
All
game.
the Mario and Luigi games are very tutorial heavy. Bowser's Inside Story,
but Dream
especially.
Team, though, especially, I noticed it the most. Like, I'm about 3 to 4 hours in, and you're still teaching me shit.
Bowser's Inside Story, I was like 10 hours into it. It was still tutorials everywhere.
The Paper Mario games are pretty good about that. Like you've got like tutorial sections that you can do, but you can also skip those if you've played the game before.
I forgot about that too. Johnny almost fell to his death right before the star came out.
If he didn't make that hit, he would have died. Well, I was saying in the Mario and Luigi series, I think that the first game kind of, I guess, like, cursed them a little bit. Because a lot of people thought the first Mario and Luigi game, Superstar Saga, was, like, really unforgiving. Because, you had, like, the save points kind of spread out a bit, and there were some boss fights where if you didn't know what you were doing, they were pretty difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was just flat out that they were kind of afraid of that happening again, so...
Even though now most people consider the first one the best one, but...
Well, I mean, like, every game, they get, like, more and more ridiculous, like, with how you can't fail. Because, like, in Partners in Time, you had the babies, which the babies will not get attacked the turn that you switch to them, but you switch to them when you die, and they are kind of your backup so that you can use 1-up mushrooms. Meaning that if you have at least one 1-up mushroom in your inventory, you can't possibly lose a battle, because the babies don't get attacked the turn that you switch to them, and as long as you got a 1-up, they can revive their older counterparts. In Bowser's Inside Story, there's retry clocks, which it's when you lose a battle, you have the ability to use your retry clocks if you have any, and turn back time to the start of the battle. Which, retry clocks, even though you can buy them, I never did buy them, and I still had like 15 of them by the time I was like 10 hours into the game. It was ridiculous how many I found for free. And now in Dream Team, they have made it so that when you lose a battle, there's no retry clock item. It just asks you, do you want to try again from the start, or would you like to restart the battle on easy mode?
Yeah, it's a very Final Fantasy 13 did that too.
Yeah, you're trying to.
I'm trying to glitch through the thing. Here's the thing is though, is like with yeah, I forgot what I was gonna fucking say. Thanks.
Does he actually do this? I forget. Let's see.
Yeah, he
He
does.
does.
He does.
Yeah.
Yep, there
There we go.
Who needs a physics when I'm a Mario?
In the time he took for that to actually work, he might as well have just played it legitimately
Yep,
anyway.
yeah, it's pretty,
This one was funnier.
But
And we get to see the duck walk.
it's really weird though. Like in Dream Team, they really do make some like small changes to the formula to make it just a little more accessible. Even though I would actually say that Dream Team is actually pretty.
To the sun with you!
Dream Team is
Curse you, Mario!
music to my ears. Like I actually think Dream Team is right up there in terms
Wait,
of difficulty. With
back up. Did you just call a toad screaming music to your ears?
Yeah.
because it's dying.
Okay, you wanna know what happens now? Hey Mario! These are all sparkly glowy! We should be friends forever!
Mario, yay!
Anyway, go on, Johnny.
Toad, quick! The Separatists are attacking. Go here to the escape pod.
I see the Papa. Where's the escape?
What's really weird about Dream Team though is that in Dream Team now you can save anywhere, but they still insist putting save blocks all over the place.
Well, I understand that because they're encouraging you, saying like, okay, this is a place where we think it's a good idea to save because you have something challenging coming.
You wanna know what? Actually, you wanna know why I think it is? They were so used by habit to putting save blocks into these Mario RPGs that by the time they decided to just make you save anywhere, which I actually do like in an RPG, especially a portable one, they just sort of forgot that they could do that and they just put them in there anyway.
Well, like I said, I think it's just kind of suggestion. Like when you see a save block, you know that that's where the designers intend for you to save because you have something challenging coming up. But you can save anytime if you want to.
Yeah, you know, if you've been playing games for a while, seeing an actual save point is a sign.
Is a dead giveaway that
Yeah,
something
something's
It's like,
coming up.
yeah, if something's about to happen. You should probably, you know,
A
save.
big empty room with lots of boxes. There must be a shootout in here.
talking of saving everywhere, though, it does sort of make it too easy when you can do that, so I kind of appreciate games more when they give you a quick save function where you have a one-time save file you can make anywhere, just if you want to get off.
Shin Megami Tensei 4 has a save everywhere option, and that game's still plenty hard.
Well, yeah, but that's because the gameplay itself is fucking obnoxiously hard, like, Jesus.
Well,
But,
at the same time, though, I'm not really sure if I'm a fan of quick saving in portable games, because you can have time where your batteries die or something like that happens, like if it's a portable game.
Well, the quick saving, I mean, is like, you have this save file, when you load it...
Well, I know
like,
what quick saving is.
Yeah, well, when you save, it kicks you out of the game, and when you load it, the save is gone.
Yeah, but I just mean, like, in a portable game, you can have stuff happen like your battery dying or something like that, and just because of stuff like that, I don't think quick saving has much of a place in, like, portable games, as much as it does in console games.
Yeah, to me, if I'm gonna stop playing a game, I just close the 3DS and come back to it later. I'll put it back on the charger, obviously. But,
Well, John, they have to assume that you're playing it on, like, the bus or something.
Well, the quick save is still a save file that sticks around if you turn your system off.
Well, not if you turn it off after loading and you're, like, still playing the game.
Yeah, but then if you're still in the same dungeon or whatever, you could just quick save again, you know?
Yeah, you just have to remember to do it when you turn it off. Oh god, another one of these. Do we really have to watch all of these?
of course.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as Galaxy 2 with the green stars. Okay, yes, I get it. There's a comet here. Shut up, please. Thank you.
And that's why I just edit to where I get all the green stars.
I know where up, but who's taking off on their motorcycle?
Who turned into a werewolf?
Oh no, someone took off on their motorcycle. Come back.
There's coins here. It's new content, right?
Winkler.
Recording again. Let's see, where's a good sync point? Landing. Good, okay. Landed on one of the 3 planetoids.
Your Audacity's doing that a lot.
I think it's my USB plug, to be honest.
I see.
Are you
Use a different
this
plug.
Crashing is an audacity of the highest order.
No, all it's happening, Mad Space Syndrome.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what it's called now, Mad Space
Mad
Syndrome.
Space Syndrome. Yeah, because Mad Space is fucking notorious for that shit. I can't sing.
You know, being honest, Mad Space really... Okay, well, I don't want to say it was the only level that gave me shit for treasure hunting in Adventure 2, but it was the level that gave me the most shit for treasure hunting
It
in
was
Adventure 2.
humongous.
Although I don't get why people get so mad about the backwards hints though, because those were really easy. It's not on the planet with the thing on it. Okay, well then that means it's obviously on the planet with the thing on it. I don't get why people get mad about that.
Okay, the reason why people think it's bad is because there's some that are obvious like that, and then there's other ones where it's like written backwards, but at the same time, you can have your first hint be like in the highest point in the level, for example.
The first thing when you land in the level, the first thing that happens is Oma Chow says all of the things are reversed.
Yeah, but how many people talk to Oma Chow?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you like land right on top of Oma Chow.
No.
Or you might just.
No, you don't. You have
You
to.
don't. You have to
walk
go up
to
to them.
Okay, the Toad Brigade ship just came down, you're bouncing on a toad's head, and I'm recording again.
Thank
Here's
you.
an idea. Stop bothering in this part.
That might be what I'm going to have to do. It's like my headset heard me complaining about having to watch this again. It's like, oh, you don't want to watch it, huh?
Something Magneto joke.
Something about Mad Space?
Magneto Space.
Magneto Space.
Welcome to Die, Mario Brothers.
Mario Bros. Welcome to Die.
Oh, that's over.
Come, plumber chicken.
I still wonder how they screwed that up, considering it's voice acted like in English and like it's not like broken English. It's actually
Oh,
like.
right.
They might have had the Japanese staff recorded in English.
Yeah.
Well, I just mean it doesn't sound like that. It actually sounds pretty fluent. It's like X-Men, welcome to die. Like it's pretty well enunciated, and it sounds like it's a native English speaker.
I want to point something out in that last area. I've noticed this. The only times that coins are a prominent thing in a level is when they want to mark something for you, and they don't want you to accidentally use your pointer to get rid of what they use to mark it. is like those coins in that last area exist solely to mark where you can speed jump to.
New Luigi
To make a
loves
platform.
doing that.
Yeah.
Have you played it yourself?
No, I watch playthroughs. I'm not buying them. I'm not buying $30 expansion pack.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, it's only
$20
$20 expansion pack if you download it.
Still.
Hey, at least they're trying to DLC. Or at least decently DLC.
Yeah, not dishonest day one DLC that's already on the disc.
And also no $3 costume packs, so now Luigi can have a pink hat or something.
Nintendo is finally getting the hang of the internet. Rejoice!
I fully expect downloadable stages and characters for Smash 4, by the way.
Well, that's just a fighting game thing.
Well, the thing is that if they make downloadable characters, that kind of defeats the purpose of making a sequel at that point. And they've actually said that while they are considering DLC, characters are not something that they're actively thinking about.
No, they'll just make Ultimate Super Smash Bros. 4 Deluxe Turbo Championship Edition arcade version.
Alright, good luck actually doing this, but I think if you get a large enough Goomba jumping combo, you get a life, is it?
It's 8.
Yeah, it's 8, yeah.
Yeah.
You get a life!
Good luck finding 8 Goombas in one place, let alone comboing them.
Isn't 8 jumping on 8 things in a row the thing that gives you a life in the 2D ones?
Yeah.
I remember thinking there'd be like a secret star here if you did them all, though, but it told me in the menu that I had all the stars already, so I'm like, okay.
Well, like jumping them all in the row, that's pretty fucking impossible.
Well, if you would have already gotten the crown on this level before trying that, though, right? Unless if this was the last star you got in your playthrough.
Well, I think I got this one fairly late at the very least, though, but then when I went back to the menu and saw that it was the last star and I had all of them, I'm like, okay, I guess not.
That was kind of a nice touch, steaming nostrils.
Which hurt.
Hey, Yoshi, would you become playable ever again?
Okay, moving away from that, it does kind of bug me that they basically just took the Yoshi save icon model, and added a wood texture to it, though. Well, I guess they just wanted to say, okay, Yoshi's in the game, or something. Better than just laying on the roof not helping the entire time.
And then having a typo in his speech.
Wait,
Mario, it's that really you?
I think